My prediction here, let me mute this. My prediction is that Campbell Hatton, the son of former champion Ricky Hatton, now retired, would take his first loss before 15-0. But it seems as though now in his fourth pro fight that he lost this fight, in my opinion, 4 rounds to 2, and that's kind of being a little bit generous. Too sloppy, too undisciplined, and the power's just not there. For example, this guy that he fought, Sonny Martinez, 2-4 with no KOs, was smacking Campbell Hatton all around the ring, defensively flawed, in front of 65,000, by the way. And guess what? The judge is the referee. So let's see if he fucks this up. Maybe he needed this. He's trained by Matthew Hatton, who fought Canelo, by the way. Wasn't that like Canelo's second or third HBO fight? Let me turn it up. Listen in. Please subscribe. Like the video.
After 6 rounds of action here in London, England, we go to referee Marcus McDonald's scorecard, and it reads 58-57 for your winner. He's still undefeated from Manchester.
Bullshit.
Campbell, the Hurricane Hatton.
Hey now. Some home cooking in London.
Definitely. Nice home-cooked meal.
Dick and Yorkshire pudding, Darren.
My favourite.
I was going to say that clear eel.
I can't say I agree with that.
Eel.
Martinez boxed well.
Eel gelatin soup or whatever that is. That jellied eel. That's what this is. That's that home cooked. It's a nasty home cooked meal. One for the degenerates. Yeah. The old school, I mean. Yeah. Bro, by the way, look at that arena. Beautiful venue. Campbell Hatton got his first gift, courtesy of a referee. I wonder what it would have been like if it were 3 judges. So 58-57. By the way, here's the card. We've been here the last 2 hours or so, 2+ hours. Damn, I just don't think that Campbell Hatton's that good. And the problem is, this guy was tagging him up, hitting him with some big shots. This Sonny Martinez. And the question is, what's going to happen when Campbell Hatton runs into a puncher, somebody with some power? So it's like, look at his first 3 fights. Well, 4 fights now. In 0-10, in 0-4, a 4-4-1, and a 2-4. So 0-13 with 2. He don't have no KOs. Jesus Ruiz. 0-5, he had no KOs. 4-7 with 2 KOs. Okay, but who did he knock out? Let's see. Who did you knock out? Someone who was 0-37. And someone who was 0-4. Like, bro, I understand. Okay, all right. It's only his 4th fight. Okay, all right. He's young, 20 years old, a kid. But do you really think that he can improve, bro? You know, do you think that he can improve? I don't know, man. I wonder if they're going to give him a post-fight interview. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out, like, how does Campbell Hatton, you know? Like, it just don't seem like it's there. And I'm not trying to slag on the kid or anything, slag the kid off, you know? But it's just like, you know, I'm just not seeing it. Take a time out, like the video, subscribe, and T-Street Controversy with FightView360.com. Let me see here if they're going to give us a post-fight interview or some highlights. We'll take it a jump cut. Let's listen to what Roy has to say.
I'm going to put it in a political form, though, okay? He got an opportunity to come out here and perform in front of 65,000, something he's never going to get again in his life, something he never had before in his life. So to come out and give such a great performance was beautiful for him, because all these fans will remember that's the guy that really won against Campbell Hatton but got robbed. Now, getting robbed is a very bad feeling, especially when you're an amateur fighting for your country. Mm-hmm. In his situation, it's a bad feeling as well.
First professional loss as well.
Exactly, so that's a very bad feeling. No, it wasn't his first professional loss.
It wasn't?
No, he got losses already.
Yeah, it's a nice.
Yeah, so it doesn't hurt him as bad because it's not his first loss. So had it been his first loss, like when they disqualified me against Montel Griffin, that would have been a problem.
feel you. What about Campbell Hatton? Because we've been talking about the fact that he's essentially a work in progress, is what we've always said, right? What should he be learning from this fight tonight?
He shouldn't be loading up as much as he was tonight. This is the reason why he's tired in the last 2 rounds. He's loaded up and loaded up and loaded up, trying to get rid of Sonny Martinez, and he just couldn't do it, Kate. And he'll take. What I will say is, he'll take more from this bout tonight than the 3 others previously, because he's been pushed to his physical limit, and he's had to take an awful lot of shots in there that he shouldn't have been taking. This guy coming in was 4-2, you know, or was it 3-2, whatever he was, 4-2.
2-4.
He's supposed to be a stepping stone. Tonight he's proven to be a really hard fight, and for my money, you know, he did win, but he didn't get the decision, and it's unlucky for Sonny Martinez.
He was
Well,
playing
let's
with
find
Campbell
out how
too.
Campbell Hatton is feeling about that result. Let's take you over to Chris Lloyd, who's ringside with him.
Okay, we do have an interview.
Thank you, Kate. Campbell, your 4th win in just 6 months. But obviously we heard the reaction of the crowd. I think a few people maybe thought that the decision could have gone the other way. How did you feel when the final bell went?
Yeah, I wasn't happy with it. I think that he pushed some rounds close. I definitely don't think it was as close as that, where he could take a couple around, maybe one. But I'm gutted with my performance there. I'm a lot better than that already. I know it's a learning process, but I'm already way ahead what I've shown there. And just on to the next, really. It's sort of new experience for me, and new surroundings, massively. So on to the next.
Well, massively high pressure as well. How many people at your stage of their career will fight in front of stadiums this big? How many people at any stage of their career? Is there a case to argue that maybe this is a little bit too much pressure in this early stage of your apprenticeship, and that can kind of translate to that kind of performance? Possibly.
I think, like I've said it a few times, there's positives and negatives to it. I'd be an idiot to turn down these opportunities, and I wouldn't want to. Anyway, I enjoy every minute of it. I don't think I've shown what I can do there. Like I say, I'm gutted, but I'll box anywhere. Whatever my team thinks best, I've got all faith in them.
You've learned a lot this year from the experiences you've had. Is the plan to get out once more before the end of the year?
Yeah, I want to be out as often as I can. I'll be out next week if they let me, but obviously a lot of my learning's done in the gym and in the ring, so whatever they think's best, I just trust them.
Always good to see you, mate. Rest up.
Nice one, mate.
Yeah, you know, he's got a lot to work on. A lot to work on. Until then, you know, he's got to show me something, you know. I'm T Street Controversy with FightView360.com. Please take your time out, like the video, and subscribe.